Start round one. Shaquan Moore in the red corner with a record of 7-2. NJ Mack with a record of 10-5. Mack's had a lot of tough fights in the last few times we've seen him, losing by very, very close decisions. So he feels like he has a lot to prove tonight to the New York crowd. Oh, that shot, you know, sometimes it takes a couple seconds to register.
There's also a touch of nerves going on, I think, with Shaquan as well. You can see it. You can see it in the announcement in the middle of with Wagner. There's just a certain confidence NJ Mack carries when he gets into the ring, and he's a seasoned fighter. You know, in an amateur level, he's had a lot of fights. You know, a lot of good opponents, and Shaquan is definitely stepping up here.
Yeah, I mean, he's just game. You know, he's just got gameness. That's what I like to say about him. He's just trying to use his jab here.
And NJ staying out of the range too.
Oh, you see that checked kick. Nice balance there by Shaquan Moore. Oh, jab lands right towards the end of it.
And Shaquan is a longer fighter. He's got to learn at this point to really use that.
Both guys very amped, just coming in with a bit like Taekwondo side kick. You see that, you know, Moore's got a bit of an unorthodox style that Mack is trying to figure out. Drops his head, he keeps his body a little bit low, and he up jabs. That was landing for him a bit earlier. When Mack keeps his guard very tight and he lands clean shots, he always seems to get through.
And Shaquan is kind of trying to figure out what he's going to do, but he's letting him walk in. And you can't do that with NJ.
Good, both. Good head movement by Moore as well. Head kick slides off the glove of NJ Mack.
Moore switches stance.
One thing I like is that the second that Mack throws something, Moore returns something.
His reaction is very quick.
Mack looking for up elbows there, tying up in the clinch. It doesn't look like Moore really knows what to do with his hands from the clinch position. Right now, NJ's got him tied up, hand tied over. What Moore needs to do is bring his hand down, try to get his arm and his bicep down, and then go for a body lock or cross block, which is what he's trying to attempt here. Yeah, a big knee lands by NJ towards the end of that exchange.
And NJ might have just figured out the secret to Moore's Achilles heel here.
Right. Nice jab lands there, flush. Good leg kick that throws Moore off balance. Very fast.
That leg kick is starting to take its toll. He's landing those. That leg kick goes to the same spot every time.
Here we go with a good plumb there. You can see the hand position and the head position. Very, very hard to get out of at times when you have a head control. I saw a wincing on the face of Shaquan Moore towards the end. So we're going into the third and final rounds with two very creative and unorthodox fighters. NJ coming out in the southpaw stance this time around. Oh, big body kick there. One of the best advantages when you are a southpaw is that body kick is right there for you. He's back to orthodox now, using his hands.
Well, with NJ, it's that I mean, and to use the term, especially on this card, it's that a lot.
Oh, big right hand to the body that lands. You can see Moore dropping his hands a little bit lower now, trying to protect his body.
It's that Elijah Clark type adaptability that NJ has. And,
yes.
It's in a certain athlete, and he just learns to adapt, and then finds a number. And Moore is definitely having a hard time now.
Yeah, I think his body was hurt from those last shots. You can see his hand very low. He's trying to protect his body. Spinning back kick attempt there by NJ.
And Moore's feet have definitely flattened out. He's taking a lot of zip out of those punches.
One thing you can see with Moore is that his balance and his footing is slightly off, which is taking a lot of the power out of the shots that he does land, and that's probably because of some of the damage that he's taken from those kicks, like we just saw in that last exchange.
That left leg is not stable underneath him anymore. NJ knows it, and he takes it in.
Ooh,
Beautiful
nice knee.
10 seconds.
Moore looking to just throw everything right now. NJ trying to capitalize. NJ backing up, but throwing from, and a big right hand ends that round. It was right before the bell. They both give each other a little nod of respect.
All three judges
We're going to take this to the judges' decision.
30-27, all for your winner by unanimous decision. NJ, the victorious one, Mack.
And a unanimous decision for NJ Mack out of Blade Fist Muay Thai.